Hi, welcome to Faith Family Fitness Podcast. We're so excited that you're here. I have my husband, Jared. We've missed you. We're glad you're back.
I'm just excited to get an invite.
Oh,
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, glad you're back.
Thanks.
I figured we should have you on because we're going to talk about scheduling.
Okay.
Because a lot of people ask us, how do you do it all? I had even little Gabby, our 9-year-old, said, my friend Ava said, you guys are so busy. How do you have all these things? So we're going to just talk about how scheduling works, how we fit in the gym and the workouts and the running, because it really takes a village to get what we do each week. So you want to kind of speak into that?
I mean, well, part of it for me is you make time for what you make time for.
It's good.
And we have decided, like, what are the big rocks that are the most important. So that illustration that I use a lot is if you have a container and you have all the other periphery stuff and you put that in first, there's no way you would ever be able to fit the big rocks in. It's a great sermon illustration.
That's good.
But when you put the big rocks first, all the other stuff actually fit in around it.
That's good.
So deciding what are the big things. So for us, it's family, it's our faith. Like, obviously I'm a pastor, so church, and then fitness. Sure. I mean, it's the word of your podcast is in those things.
Yes.
And it's amazing how everything else fits in. But when people say, I don't have, I love this part. I don't have time to work out. I don't buy that.
No.
I call bullcrap, and then I'll say, give me your phone.
I know,
And then on your Apple phone, you can go through settings and it'll show how much screen time you have.
They do it every Sunday. They send me and I don't ask.
So the question is
anyway.
like, you can't fit in a 45-minute workout, but you can spend 4.5 hours on your phone?
Preach. Yeah.
I mean, to me, it's just like, is it a priority or not?
Right.
And we make, like, working out, running, it's a priority. And we want our kids to see that. That's a big thing for us. So everything else has to fit around that. And
what we have found, like with our dynamic of our family, when we started working out together and running together, it changed our relationship and also our kids' view of fitness. It's just what we do. It's not an extracurricular. No, it's actually, this is a habit of our family, just
lifestyle.
like brushing our teeth.
It's a lifestyle.
So when that is viewed that way, that's how it all fits in. Just like you brush your teeth every morning. No, we work out morning or night.
They're never not going to know mom and dad didn't work out. Like, that's just part of, it's part of who we are.
And it's funny because you grew up not with that.
Yeah, at all.
And I grew up with that. So when it was in Indiana, when you were working at a church there, and I think I just had Gabby, and I said, we need to do something together. Church is sucking the life out of us, and work is sucking the life out of us. We have to find something outside of everything.
Well, so can I just speak into that?
Yeah.
Because that was probably a really dark moment for me personally. I mean, and not just the kids. I'm not saying that was a dark moment.
We're talking.
But for my job, like, I would come home, and it was high demand. It was a fast-growing church. I was on the executive team. I would come home and I would lay on the couch, and I was probably depressed, all that stuff. And you're like, we've got to figure this out.
Right.
And like, we're not going to take us out of that job in that moment. And so you came and you said, I'd love to try this CrossFit thing.
Yes.
And so immediately
kicking and screaming.
Because you immediately YouTube CrossFit and you just see, yeah. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. That's not me.
Yeah.
And like, I promise you, that's not real life. That's like what you see on, And we went, and you're right, two workouts in, and I'm like, yup. And that changed everything.
Fell in love with the community, that whole,
The gym, like, that's what I love about this place too, is it's not just working out, it's the friendships, it's the community, all walks of life.
Hey, where's Jared been? Oh, he's had to change his workout time because the kids' schedule or whatever. And it's like, we all care about each other's lives and what's going on.
Absolutely. And the thing, I wasn't planning on saying this, but the thing that I love most about this, the gym community, is in that 45 minutes to an hour, like, nobody cares I'm Pastor Jared.
That's true.
I'm just working out.
Yeah.
No, and I'm working out next to like CEOs, next to janitors,
Right.
next to stay-at-home moms, next to nurses.
Right.
Like we're all in this together, and we're all in the pain cave.
Right.
Right.
It doesn't matter
We're all suffering,
what
which
you
makes
do.
which
Yeah.
makes it so much. I think which just makes it fun, but it also is just a huge community connector that everybody desperately needs.
For
So,
sure.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I'm not sure why I said
I know,
that.
that's
but
good though.
There it is.
Like that is our why. You have to find that community to keep you focused, but also having like a spouse or a partner or a friend that keeps you.
That's right. That's
on
what I meant to
that.
say.
That's-
Like it's
that
the
helps.
priority for us, but it's not just individual. It's together.
Right.
And
that helps us stay in it, stay consistent, stay within our schedule with
right.
that.
And okay, like anybody, there are some times when I have a million things going on. I'm like, man, I can't work out. I don't feel like I should work out tonight.
Right.
But every time I leave, I'm like, I am so glad that I did that.
Right. I didn't regret it.
And that actually made me better for the other things that I have to do.
Yeah, and you figure it out, like, and what is the best for our family, because we have our sons in football, our daughters in volleyball, then we have our other daughters starting soccer. So we really
And the girls are in gymnastics.
Yes, that too.
All the things.
So
yeah.
we really make it's a team effort. So
Yeah.
he'll take them, I'll stay, or vice versa. Yep. And we do a lot of early mornings. We run early, so making sure I know early. It's hard,
That alarm
but
goes off at
those-
4 a.m.
Yeah.
Man, that's difficult. But again, it's a priority for us.
Right.
And knowing that before 99% of the people hit their snooze button, we've already ran 8 miles.
Right.
And that's like already I'm like,
empowering.
I already
Yeah.
beat 99% of the people today.
Yes.
It's like
It is
competitiveness
yes.
for
Yeah.
me too.
It's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you want to be able to lay your head at night and be like, I did the best I could today. Yeah. And it's okay to have those days where you're tired. We have our days to sleep in. Those are
Yeah, okay. When you say sleep in,
6:30.
Exactly. That's not sleeping.
I don't know what else. When our kids have to be somewhere at 7:30 every morning.
I'm with you.
Yeah,
But
but it's
6:30
good for
is-
them. Like we're really passionate that our kids are going to grow up to be hard workers.
Yeah.
And they are starting that now. And they have worked out since they've been like 3 years old. And people are like, wait, what? Yes, they have maybe not lifted like 100 pounds,
Right.
but they know the value. There's something special that happens when a kid or when we like push through a hard workout.
That's right.
Because I see so many, and I teach, I see so many kids that give up or they just have this like self-defeat before they even try something.
That's right.
And if my kids can fight through those barriers now, think about what they're going to be able to do
I'm with you.
when they're in college facing adversity or something.
That's exactly what we teach our kids. Nothing is given to you. Everything is earned.
Yeah.
And that it flies in the face of current culture.
It does.
Where it's this entitlement.
and
Of course
it-
I deserve this because I'm here. Like, no, you don't deserve anything.
Right.
You have to earn it.
And like, it's okay to be uncomfortable.
That's right.
Like, you should be uncomfortable. You're doing something wrong or not doing something right if you're not uncomfortable.
And some
at
people probably
point.
think that we're crazy for that.
yeah,
But at the end of the day, I'm
probably.
like, man, I want my kids to learn, to your point, hard work. And if they can get through a hard 30-minute workout, like that's only setting them up for incredible success into the future by not quitting, by pushing through. And actually what's really good for them is when they see other people that might have a better workout than them,
Right.
it's that humbling moment of like, okay, there's some people that I've got to catch here.
Right.
And I think that's just good for their
It's
for
good.
their development.
We're kind of in the world. We're seeing our kids in like group sports,
Yeah.
and we're seeing parents that are like they're upset that their kid isn't playing, or they're upset that she's not as good as this other. I go, that's life.
Yeah.
And they need to be uncomfortable. Like, let them learn in those situations. They're like, I tell my kids all the time, I wish all my coaches were fair, but that's not the case.
Yep.
And that's okay. And it's how you face those, and it's growing you.
Even like Grayson right now, I would say
Yeah.
he's not having the best football season that he's had in the past. And I'm actually okay with that. You keep showing up,
Right.
you keep working hard, and
That's
you
what I
keep
told him.
putting the deposits in, and eventually it'll pay off. Or even if it doesn't,
Right.
On the field, all the character that you're building.
And there has been a
I'm
lot,
way more
yeah.
concerned about his character than what he gets on the.
And we've
on the field.
had to work on it. We've seen him.
Yeah,
We're
that's not
like,
easy.
I remember you being like, "Nope."
Oh yeah.
His
From the
little
stands, like his little attitude.
Nope.
Oh,
And he heard you. It was like, oh,
he knows.
yeah.
It's
he
not an easy
knows.
thing. Yeah.
But there's been so much growth in that.
Absolutely.
It's cool. It's a lot of pressure as a parent.
Here's my take, right? Anybody that's watching this.
Yeah.
This is why you offer Kid Fit Crew.
Right.
And youth workouts for
Yes.
teenagers.
Super passionate about it. They need it.
They need it.
Yeah.
And I'm 100% thinking.
Not to be like, yes, you want them stronger on the field, on the court, but also they're learning so much more in these moments.
And what's been fun for me is because that Kid Fit Crew has been growing.
Yes.
It's like, hey, would you help coach? So I get to coach.
He's like, this is what you do.
Oh man. So, but here's what I do. What I call all those kids in the room athletes.
Yep.
And we're training you to be a champion. Mm-hmm. And they can figure that out however they want to. But in my mind, I'm like, you killing this workout, like in this moment, you're going to be a champion.
Yes.
And you're building your self-esteem and all those things. And
it's good.
Even kids that come in for the first time. What's up, champion?
Woohoo.
You be an athlete today.
Yeah.
And they get to work. Yeah, that's right. And they walk
They
out.
get a little taller.
They walk
do.
out just a little bit
It's cool
more
to see these
confidence.
kids get more confident.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So, yeah. If you're interested in our programs, we have some great kid and student programs. Check out the link below and have your kid try out a class this week. But thanks for listening. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. We'll see you next time.
Let's go.